Well, hello there. And this is Auntie. And I just want y'all to know I'm poor, bitch. I am poor. I am here to do my review of Young, Famous, and African, Season 1, Episode 1 and 2. Do y'all feel as poor as I do? Y'all see my little African cloth? Boo. Let's get into it. We're on our way to Johannesburg.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
aunties and everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please like, comment. I'm hoping y'all can hear me, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, y'all can hear me. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family. To all of my nieces and nephews and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Y'all, I have been looking at this new show called Young, Famous, and African. It is on Netflix, and it has caused me to come to a new reality, boo, that I'm poor. I am poor compared to these people. This show shows you another side of Africa. It has dispelled beliefs and myths that we have had about Africa. These people and Africa, like I love it. I love the show. I don't know how many of you all in the comment section have watched it. Go in, let's have. This show gave me my whole entire life. I truly enjoyed it. The riches, the bling, the characters, the way that Netflix presented their story, superb. I mean, I don't know how you all feel about it, but let me tell you something. This was really, really good. I love having an opportunity to think and talk outside of the box where I'm not locked in to any particular shows. I'm hoping that you all have advanced past those other shows by looking at this, that you don't tie in one show with the other. This one stands alone. It's by itself. And it should get the recognition that it absolutely deserves. I'm going to be sharing with you the cast members. We're going to go through some of the things that I observed in this show. But please, when you look at this, step outside of your box. Don't stay in the same box of of what you used to, right? We all got to evolve, and we need to do some things that are different, right? So I'm going to be bringing up some of the cast members. I'm going to be bringing up their faces. So for those of you all who have not had an opportunity to look at the show, It is really, really good. Now, I'm going to have to break this down in segments because one thing about Netflix is that when Netflix releases something, it releases their episodes in one big batch. um, and so all 7 episodes are up on Netflix. So if you haven't already had the opportunity to look at it, go back and look at it. It is just absolutely I see somebody still stuck on 90 Day Fiance. Thank you so much, midwife Crystal, for the $4.99 super chat. The cast on this show is who Usman thinks he is. He can't even afford to breathe their air. Thank you so much, boo. But let's think outside the box, y'all. This ain't 90 Day. We're not comparing this to 90 Day Fiance. It's not, I mean, like, this isn't that, right? This is something different. This is something different. So let's come out of that thinking. Hi, Dr. Payne. Hi, everybody. Do I have any members in the house? I want to recognize my members. Hey there, Tanya. Hello there, Stacy, that first twin. Hello, midwife. Hello, Rhea. Hey, Yolanda. I enjoyed everybody last night. Thank you so much. And hello, Maria T. Hey, boo. Hello, Ray Della. Hey, Jack. Hey, Bree Bree. Okay, I think I got all my members. Dr. Payne Nesta in the house. Again, this show is just really, really good. So it's going to hopefully, bring a different perspective on what we thought and what we have been led to believe about Africa. And these people are young. They are extremely wealthy. They are Gucci down to the socks, like one of my members. They are just the life of the rich and the cotton freaking famous. And I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much, Gio. Hey, boo, for the $19.99 super chat. Final quarter live. Hey, Auntie. Hey, Gio. Hey, boo. So, y'all, I want to bring these people up to the stage because I'm telling you right now, this show is like that. It is beastly in every way of beastly. I may be pronouncing people's names wrong, but we'll get it right eventually, won't we, y'all? Yes, we will. We will get it right eventually. Look, if you're looking for a reality series that invokes luxury and success amongst the African elite, then Young, Famous, and African needs to be on your list. This new reality show follows a group of successful African entertainers and entrepreneurs in Johannesburg, South Africa. And the series has all the ingredients that make for a juicy reality Netflix binge. A few parts glamour, a sprinkle of mess, and finished with a healthy spoonful of drama. Let me tell you, viewers who have been yearning for a show to bring the elements of successful series like Bling Empire and Selling Sunset to the African continent will want to meet this vibrant cast, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, this first person that I am bringing to the screen, Hunty, when I first met her, when you first met her, I was feeling some kind of way about this young lady. Her name is Kayleigh, and I'm telling you, honey, she comes off in the beginning of this show. She comes off in such a way that you're like, for real? She seems messy. She's absolutely a superstar. She's absolutely a diva. And she is just who she is. She's messy, but her messiness comes comes with a good heart. It's unbelievable the way that she spent it around. She says that some call her a gold digger, honey, but she would say that she's savvy and she knows how to get it done. She is a self-proclaimed OG of the group who embodies the kind of wealth she looks for in men she pursues. The proud South African actress, media personality, and businesswoman tackles her gold digger reputation head on and doesn't apologize for knowing what she wants and setting the bar high for the men who fancy her. With her younger boyfriend, an alleged fugitive, honey, she is not afraid to know how she feels and hooks up with her friends regardless of their marital status. Girlfriend is off the hook. Now, when I was introduced to her and we saw her on the screen, I was like, she's a mess. She is a mess, but she is amongst the hoo-hoos and she brings it together. Okay. When we opened up, she started talking about how people, she thought she was going to be a sugar baby her whole entire life. She was dating a man who was, I believe she said, 21 or 31 years her senior. And she said she always thought that she would be a sugar baby. But now, honey, she says, I am a cougar. She's dating this guy named Khanyi, and she is wrapped around his finger. He's wrapped around hers. Now, allegedly, he was supposed to have stolen some money or something like that, right? And she was like, at this point, I don't care. This mofo makes her happy, and that's the only thing that matters to her. She's a mom, a single mom. She has a daughter who's 15 years old. We will get into the situation with the daughter who's 15 years old. But I'm telling you right now, I absolutely had mixed feelings about her. I think I still do. I'm so curious to see what you all have to say about her. But I really got mixed feelings about her because, like I said, she messy, but she means well in the end. I think she just kind of turned herself around. I know that it's a reality show, but we know a lot of this stuff is just drama and over the top and all that kind of stuff, right? So we already know that. And she brings the drama, she brings the wigs, she brings the outfit, she brings the makeup, like she brings it all. And I just absolutely found myself like finally getting to the point where I liked her, right? I ended up liking her. So this next person that I'm bringing to the screen is Diamond, okay? Diamond is a Tanzanian playboy that brings Hollywood stardom wherever he goes. He has 13, but when I checked his Instagram today, he has 14 million followers on social media. On social media, and even the occasional military detail because of his Rihanna level fandom. He co-parents 2 children with his ex-wife Zari and returns to Johannesburg to be closer to his family despite the tumultuous relationship riddled with infidelity. But that gets a little blurry when he goes for Nadia and Zari shares close encounters with Andile. Okay, and we're going to get into him. Now, this gentleman right here is filthy rich. Like, he finds himself back in Johannesburg with them, right? And while he is there for a month, he decides that he's going to go out and buy himself a luxury sports car. He is flamboyant. He is a player. And he doesn't mind being a player. He's going to say what it is he got to say. He's straight cut. No chaser. He just is who he is. And he talks about like who he really is. And I know cheating is wrong, right? But really, what is cheating? I think we're going to have to really sit down and define what cheating is. But I liked him because I like the fact that he was able to admit to who he really is. He is like, I'm a cheater. I tried a relationship. It didn't work. I won't be a daddy to my kids. Like, I liked him. Y'all let me know, Dale, in the comment section what y'all thought about him. But there was something about him I liked. I don't think that there's any character in any person on the cast that I did not like. There was some people who were questionable and did, a whole bunch of stuff. But one thing about him is he did not lie about who he was. And you got to respect the man for that. You got that much money. You got women in your, come on now, you got 14 million subscribers. You got women and men in your DMs. I mean, and so, it's just like, putting the fruit out there and telling him not to eat it. Like, he's going to eat that, like, straight up. So I couldn't imagine that level of wealth and popularity. We say things is wrong and what we wouldn't do and the woo whoop and the boop boop boop. But bitch, that's because we low life to them. 14 million people are following you. They show him in a concert. It was a sea of people. Unlike a crowd I've never seen before. A sea of people. I mean, people forever and ever and ever always. Now, I haven't listened to Diamond's music or anything like that. I probably wouldn't like it because, I ain't into hip hop and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, we can say what we want to say, but until you are walking in his shoes, you don't know what the you would do. And that's just keeping it a buck. I'm always keep it a buck. Whether my views are popular or my views are not popular, I'm going to always keep it a buck 100 with y'all. I don't know whether or not I will be faithful to anybody. And I got that level of wealth and freedom and can fly from hither to thither and do it. Okay. This next person that I'm bringing to the screen is Annie. I think that everybody, well, I can't talk for everybody. I fell in love with Annie instantly. Annie is a star looking to expand her empire. This actress and entertainer has already established herself on screen in Nigeria and came to Johannesburg looking to expand her reach across the continent. And even though she has it all together on the outside, her issues with her estranged husband, okay, and I don't know why they're saying estranged, with her husband, innocent to Baba, okay, became the focal point of her story throughout the young families in Africa, along with dealing with her daughter's health issues and sacrificing time to invest in her kids in her career. Let me tell you something on a low, I so related to this woman because it is hard balancing your career, your interests, your children, and she got a husband. I absolutely loved Cotton freaking Annie. I don't know if you all did or not, but I loved her. I loved her vulnerability. I loved her openness. I loved that she was relatable to me. It wasn't foreign. She is one of those women that when she loved her man, she loved hard. Even to the extent where she has had shame and embarrassed. So she met Innocent, her husband, when he was a nobody. Okay, he was a nobody, a nothing, and just starting off his career. And she stayed with him. She said one night she went to bed, she woke up the next day and he was famous. Okay. He had hit it, and all that. And she said that she had been with him all this time while he was down and didn't have a thing, nothing but a hope, a dream, and a prayer. And she was right there with him. And while she was with him, he had 5, count them, 5 children. 5 children. And she stayed with that man. She now has her 2 kids by him. She talked about one of her daughters who had a disease called blunt. And she said, it affected her daughter's legs. And that on her daughter's 7th birthday, that was the first time that her daughter stood up on her own 2 feet. We see the mother in her. We see the career, the ambition in her. We see it, bitch. We see it. I absolutely related to her, not at her level of wealth, but just her level of being a human being and being a woman with all the things we have to balance. I find myself oftentimes getting out of balance with things that I have to do, like in my life. And I'm sure a lot of you as women find yourself being out of balance too, because you being pulled from every angle. And then when you dealing with a man with infidelity, she was crying and very emotional, extremely transparent about where she is right now. And I absolutely love me some cotton freaking Annie. I thought that she was the star of the show. Like I really, really did. I'm trying to find her husband. Did I bring her husband? Nope, I ain't bring her husband. I should have brought her husband so y'all could see who he is. So Innocent Baba is her husband. He's a Nigerian superstar who lives larger than life, just like his music persona, but that often causing friction in his marriage with his wife, Annie. The latter is trying to repair their relationship after the struggles with their children. The next person that I'm bringing to the screen, honey, is boss lady Zari. Zari is beautiful, but her wigs be fucked up. We ain't even gonna talk about the wigs that I got a cap on myself. I got me a nice little hat on. But honey, these wigs that they got on look like they came from straight Party City. I could not understand for the life of me why these women had these Party City wigs on. I don't know if they had to get changed in the back of the car. I don't know what was going on, honey. At one point, what's her name? Khanyi? Honey, her wig had shifted to the back so much so that her braids was showing. It looked, I said, what is going on with Zari, the boss lady? Zari is from Tanzania. She's an entrepreneur and she likes to be known for her business savvy. But as we see on the show, she earns a reputation for the drama that follows her throughout the series. Zari is often on the other end of a disagreement with a cast member like Annie and Khanyi. After a public breakup and cheating scandal with her ex-husband, and I'm going to do a separate review on that, the father of her 2 kids, Zari co-parents with Diamond while also exchanging eyes with Andile. And I don't think that she likes him. Now, everybody said that, she's beautiful and stunning and all of that kind of stuff. And I think she just, I don't think that she, in my opinion, was more beautiful than any of the other women. She is actually a billionaire. She has her children, like I said, with Diamond, but she also has 3 boys from her previous marriage. And those boys look like they, damn near grown. When Zari came on the scene, Zari, to me, in my opinion, came on the scene to cause the drama. And I think that, with every show, every reality show, there's always a villain and a victim. And I think that her role on the show was to be a villain. But seeing the love and the care that she has, because I looked on her Instagram page, there's no way in the world that she is the person that we see on this screen. The conversation that she had with Diamond at Diamond's house, there's no way in the world that she is this person, right? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. I just thought that she was there to play the villain role. They needed somebody who was outside of the group to do it because Zari was introduced and brought into the group. She wasn't like the friends, right? The network of friends. Neither was Nadia, but they all had common people that they all had common people who connected all of them, right? And so I think she just played the victim. The next person that I'm going to bring on the screen, his name is, I should have just did this as an introduction and then do the reviews. And that may be what I do, right? The next person that I'm about to bring on the screen, where is he at? Did I get him in here? Dang it, I forgot his cotton freaking picture. No, I didn't. There you go. This is Naked. Naked, whose real name is Quentin, is a big-time DJ who loves life and enjoys it to the fullest. Despite having control of his life, his relationship with his 28-year-old girlfriend, Kayleigh, is rocky. Outside of his romance, Naked is often the voice of harsh reason for friends like Diamond and Andile and Khanyi, right? Is that how we pronounce her name? Khanyi. He and Khanyi, the first person I introduced y'all to, they like best friends. And he reads her from the cotton freaking rooter to the cotton freaking damn tutor. And he is like going through some stuff with his girlfriend. But I like him too. I'm telling you, it's none of them that I don't like. I don't know why. I've never had on reality shows a cast that I just can't stand somebody. I liked every one of them. Like, I truly liked every one of them. Oh, hey, Tony. The wigs are busted. And I mean, when I say busted, I mean these wigs are busted. Busted. Dr. Payne says she don't like Naked. Oh, I loved Naked. I love Naked sense of humor. I loved his ability to apologize when he was wrong about something. I liked him. I like Naked. Now, I did not like Kayleigh. I don't like his girlfriend at all. Okay. She, I think what I did not like, and I know I'm going further, but I'm gonna end up coming back, right? I did not like the fact that when Sway, I haven't even introduced Sway yet. But I didn't like what she did at Sway's, you know what, y'all. For all of y'all that been watching, I didn't like that at all. And I don't like that she would start trouble in between these women the way that she did. Getting involved with stuff with Houghton, the Puna, okay, from Naked because of something that Diamond did. Like, I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. But we're going to get into it when we get into it, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, my God. I guess everybody have, who they like and who they don't like, right? And that's fair. So Auntie ain't mad at y'all. So the next person that I'm going to be bringing to the screen is Nadia. Nadia is a stylish woman who loves fast cars and a good time. The successful first-generation South African Zimbabwean rapper and entertainer is confident about what she wants, and that's how she ended up with American rapper Vince Mensa, whose father is from Ghana. Though she confirmed they broke up in August, Nadia is close friends with Khanyi and also finds herself receiving sweet gestures from Diamond while he's in Johannesburg. I think that if somebody was my least favorite, it was Nadia. Yeah, I just wasn't that I just won't that impressed with her. I thought she was an extra. Like when the mofos that's true. Oh, okay. Hi, Beverly. Thank you so much, Beverly Carly, for the 1999 super chat. I love this show. Oh my God, isn't it good? I thought she was my least favorite, y'all. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. Thank you so much, Dr. Payne Nestor, for the 199 super chat. Khanyi is my favorite. She is a superstar. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Dr. Payne. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Cartwright, for the $2 super sticker. Thank you. Did I miss any other ones? Because I do not want to miss y'all at all. Geo, if you are still in the chat, you need to be covering this, Geo. I would love to hear what you have to say about this show. So if you in the chat, holler at your girl, put a thumbs up or something, because I would love to see you cover this show. I like Nadia, but I didn't like Nadia. Again, I felt like Nadia was an extra. We're gonna get into her. But it just was something about her that I didn't feel like she fit with the rest of the cast. And I don't think she wanted to fit with the rest of the cast. I think that if Khanyi, is it Khanyi? Because they say her name, it almost sounds American, but if it wasn't for her causing the relation, causing the drama between Diamond, Zari, Boss Lady, and her, she wouldn't have had an interesting storyline. She just came in and out and back and forth and stuff like that, but it was really nothing of substance in her character being built out. Now, we know that she was dating Vince Mensa, and I don't even know who he is. I know he's from America. They say that he is an American rapper and singer. He was a member of a group called Kids These Days, which broke up in May of 2013, after which he released his debut solo mixtape with Rock Nation. Like, they say that he had a collaboration with Chance the Racket, Chance the Rapper, and somebody, like, I was like, huh? Like, who is he? Like, do y'all know who he is? I ain't have a clue. And that may be because I'm an old lady, right? But I ain't have a clue about who this mofo was. And I'm just gonna go ahead on and keep it a buck with y'all. I was like, who is he? Now, he done grewed up and his body done grewed up. And, she was like, he was serving it to and all of that kind of stuff. But I ain't know who he was. On to the next one, 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 on to the next one. Now, this mofo right here needs no mother introduction. Swanky! Swanky! Oh my God, Swanky! Oh, Swanky! Oh my goodness! I freaking adore Swanky! Swanky! Yes. Swanky needs no introduction. Wait a minute, y'all. I've got to show y'all this picture of Swanky. Hold on. Oh my God. You talk about somebody don't need an introduction. Wee! Hunty, I freaking loved Swanky. Let me show y'all this picture of Swanky. Oh my God. Oh my God, did I love Swanky. Boo, that's Swanky. Boo, right there, that's Swanky. Boo! Y'all, if y'all don't look at this show for no other reason than to look at Swanky, love Swanky. Let me give y'all some. The Nigerian superstar stylist, to whose real name is Jeremiah, is in town with his best friend Annie to make some move in his career and loves a good party. He lives up to his name when he comes to his style and enjoys bringing fun to the group, especially when it comes to Annie, while he deals with problems with Innocent. But let me tell you something, honey. If you get red and get on Swanky's side, bad side, Swanky will not hesitate to read you for filth and go off and still look glamorous. Everything I think that Swanky had on was Gucci or some other product. I mean, like Givenchy. I mean, you can't do nothing but bow down to Swanky. That Swanky is fabulous. And although he wears a lot of avant-garde, Swanky's masculinity and that sexiness, when he walks into a room, bitch, you all frozen until he gives a command for you to move. Bitch, you're not moving until Swanky tells you you can. He is such a good guy. He brings all the girls and the boys to the yard. Did I love Swanky? Swanky, it's just not enough words in the dictionary to describe this man. He reminds me, with the avant-garde that he wears, he reminds me of Bill Porter, but he just does it at a level where it's perfection. He can come in there with ruffles on, honey, and throw a Gucci scarf around his neck and some cotton freaking slacks, and some platform shoes. It's just perfection. It's just absolutely perfection. Are you fucking kidding me? Love me some Swanky. Love me some Swanky. Bitch, are you kidding me? We got 2 more people to introduce. I think I'm going to have to break this down. We're going to have to do the review because it looked like we already almost going into an hour on here, and I don't want to, go over that. The next person that I don't want to introduce, and I have no intention of bringing her picture to the screen, is Kayleigh. Kayleigh is a fitness buff, and she's a semi-professional soccer player who's dating oh my God, why can't I think of his cotton freaking name? Naked. And she's a pot stirrer. She absolutely stirs the pot amongst people that she should not be doing it with. She looks to her friends Nadia and Khanyi for advice about her relationship, but she's not upfront about her relationship. She's in this relationship with naked. She said that she's never dated anybody old as old as him. I believe she's 28 and he's like 41. But she says that he doesn't bring any romance to the table for her. And so she has an issue. They have an issue already in their relationship because he's not bringing the romance as she says, right? It just is what it is with her. I don't, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know if she could infiltrate my circle. She couldn't infiltrate my circle, but it is what it is. Okay, so the last person that I want to introduce is Andile. Did I get his picture? I don't know what I did with these pictures. But anyway, the next person is, and last but not least, is Andile or Andile. He's the quiet, dapper entrepreneur and may be excellent and easy on the outside, but can also find himself in a predicament with women. In this series, we often find him talking about scandalous relationship with his two friends, Diamond and Naked. But things get real interesting in the series between him and Zari, with his steady advances on Diamond's baby mama. And he doesn't believe that he's doing anything wrong. And he is straight up going after Boss Lady with a fierceness, honey. And she is playing coy and acting as if she doesn't understand that this is what he's doing, all while starting confusion in somebody else's cotton freaking relationship. And so, he is friends with Diamond and them, but so when Diamond, he's like one of those guys that, hangs around Diamond and them to get Diamond and them to get the information about how Diamond feels, at the same time hitting on his baby mama. And she's saying that she's not interested in him, but she's still going to places with him, meeting up with him and all of that. I think that she likes to chase and he likes to chase. Diamond said he liked to chase because Diamond is now chasing after Nadia because Khanyi, okay, I got to see how to pronounce her name. They all chase it. Everybody but Annie, because Annie is in love with her husband. When we open this episode up, episode 1, when we open episode 1 up, we meet the OG first. She is was supposed to be, I think, the star of the show. But in my opinion, the star of the show was between Swanky and Annie. I really think that the both of them stole the show. Just their friendship alone. When they came in, when we opened up the episode, they just showed the different ones coming in and stuff like that. So when they introduced Khanyi in the first episode, she was laying in bed and she says that they get up in the morning to the sound of a piano. Bitch, I'm poor. They get up to a sound of a piano in the morning. And that's when she starts talking about how people was calling her a gold digger because she went after this man who was much older than her. And I guess, she wasn't supposed to really like him like that. Okay. She ended up locking him by having a baby, but at the same time hustled. And that's what I like about these women, because even though they're connected to these men, they got their own lives. So now she's with this baby, and she waking up the piano's playing. She has a 15-year-old daughter, and she living her best life. They call her the bling queen, or at least that's what Nadia called her. Nadia called her the bling queen. But honey, when she had her little party, It was more like rhinestones, you know, cubic zirconians. Wasn't the bling that we were expecting. Wasn't y'all expecting like all this bling from her party? But we didn't get that. So we just met everybody. We saw Sway and Andy coming to town, and they were in the back, you know, of a luxury car, and they was popping bottles and just excited about it. She was talking about, you know, how she's trying to expand her business. She missed her husband and she missed her kids. And so we would just, you know, they were just like introducing us to everybody. And there was a party that is going to happen. And this party is being hosted by Khanyi, right? Khanyi. I got to get that together. But we're gonna go ahead on and say the OG. Okay, so I don't disrespect the damn lady. Cause y'all know I would jack her name up. And you know, she was like, you know, I like perfection. I like this. I like that. And I think that based on the hotel, the venue that she used, when she really looked at it, it didn't meet up to her expectation, because some of her friends were saying it felt like, you know, plantation-ish. And it didn't seem like, it looked like it was so historical of a venue that they didn't allow her to do what she really would have probably done as the bling queen. So it fell under, you know, her standards, and I think our expectations, because when Nadia was like, if you don't get invited to OG's party, you are just jacked up. You're not the who's who. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you. But when we saw it, it was like, But I think when you have stuff in historical hotels, they don't give you the opportunity to go all out. Like they're not going to do it because they don't want you to take away from um the authenticity, if you will, of the venue. So Annie and, you know, and Annie is with Sway, and they flew in for the occasion, and Diamond is coming in, you know, off his airport. Let me tell you something. They said that this month that Diamond has so many people when he goes to and from a concert that he needs the military to escort him. The military. The military. That's how famous and sought after he is. So, you know, they all getting together and everything. So Swanky has, you know, he's bringing Annie in. That's his best friend and everything. Like I said, I think that I've told y'all that she was like on over 600 different movies and stuff like that. And, you know, she's acclaimed, right? She's a famous actress in Africa. You know, she has a long list of credentials and stuff like that. So she's not something to just sneeze at. So Swanky has set it up where he is going to go and meet Nadia, so Nadia can be introduced to her, because Swanky is bringing Nadia to OG's party. And so when they get there and everything, you know, Swanky and Annie are dressed down to the nines, boo. I'm trying to, she had an off the shoulder, little fluffy. I was like, bitch, these people, I'm poor. I don't know if y'all caught that at the beginning of the video, but in comparison to these people, I'm homeless, bitch. Okay? Just as long as y'all know. So they bring everybody in, and Nadia comes in, and she's like, oh, okay, I see y'all all dressed up, you know, and all that kind of stuff. You know, y'all bring the fashion. You damn right. If you gonna hang with Sway, boy, would I love Sway to just send me an outfit. He can send me a pair of gloves. Uh, so they sit down at the table and everything, and they begin to talk about the party, the OG party, and all of that kind of stuff. And Annie's not impressed. Annie's not impressed with a lot of things. She's nice and she's kind. She's shady as hell, though. But she is not impressed by this. And Nadia picks up that Annie is this way. She's like, she comes off really sweet and all of that kind of stuff. But it doesn't seem like what you see is what you get from Annie. And it's not. What you see is not what you get from Annie. Because Annie has layers to her. But Nadia is saying, I want y'all to come to the party. Woo, 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 get your ass there. You lucky you got a damn invitation. Now, Nadia ended up taking credit for, or tried to take credit for Annie coming to the party. But honey, I really believe that the credit goes to Sway. Sway was just introducing y'all, but you wasn't. I don't think you was the gateway for Annie to get no damn way when she got Sway on her arms. Y'all let me know down in the comment. I was like, what the hell? Sway could get into anything. That. What? So anyway, they come in. I'm gonna wrap it up because we're gonna, I'm gonna change the title and stuff. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do episode 2 and 3. Then we're gonna do 4 and 5, and then we're gonna do 6 and 7 because this is already going almost into an hour. But anyway, y'all, they all come together at this, at her party and everything. It's the who's in the building. Annie, is like, this ain't laid out. I'm expecting to see a bling queen. I'm expecting to see bling everywhere. Even Sway indicated that the venue it wasn't popping, right? It wasn't at the level of anybody's expectation. But, OG wants to make the best of it. It's her night. They are all, in their gowns and all of that kind of stuff. And Adele comes in. That's a sharp dressing man. Andile, he is a very sharp dressing man. Now we see in this episode that Naked and his girlfriend have some serious issues with romance. She is wanting him to romance her and all that. She asked him when was the last time he brought flowers and all of that. We see that there's a struggle in their relationship. Do I believe that this struggle is real? Absolutely not. Do I believe that this struggle is produced in order to make her more interesting? Absolutely, I do. I don't believe that they really have any struggles in their relationship whatsoever. But we're going to go along with the storyline that the two of them have. Now, he was previously married to somebody. I'm going to come out and I'm going to do a review on that because he was previously married to somebody. I cannot think of her name right now. But I'm going to put, do a video so that y'all can see that. But when they came into the room and everything, everybody was just, kind of getting to know each other and all of that kind of stuff. They brought out the food and Annie didn't like the food. I think that Annie, when she first saw OG, she really did not like OG. I think that she thought that she was pompous. And I think that she thought, she was just over the top for her. When she first met her. Now, Nadia was like, Annie got to pipe it down. So they ended up having a conversation at the table and they started talking about, their lives and giving a little bit of history about who they were. Now, Diamond had mentioned that he had 4 kids, maybe possibly 6. So they was like, bitch, what the hell do you mean you got, 4 kids, possibly 6? So, everybody at the table was, of course, attacking. Diamond was like, what are you saying? And he was like, let me explain. So what Diamond said was that baby number 1, he said his mama was out at a store and that this woman walked up to him, a woman who he knows, and indicated that she was pregnant by him and had a baby, but she's married and her now husband, thinks that baby is his. He doesn't know that baby is Diamond's. So he said he's been trying to reach out to them in order, reach out and try to build a relationship with this baby, but he can't because the baby mama lied to her now husband. Then he said that there was another woman that he was in a relationship with, that he had that it was a one night stand, and this woman has made allegations that she was pregnant by him. So he has the 2 kids, and then he has 2 other kids with Boss Lady. Bitch, what a tangle web they have weaved. I mean, you talk about a tangle weave. So they all got, this stuff going on. Nadia is dating, the guy from America. But OG convinces her that she should be interested in Diamond, and that Diamond should be interested in her. Now, that's the messiness of OG, because OG know daggone well that the circle, first of all, is too small, because Zari is going to be in this cotton freaking circle. That's the first thing. She know that there are unresolved issues between Diamond and Boss Lady. And then she knows that Nadia is dating somebody that she said is serving her the weenus. And she said that he makes you know, honey. He makes you know. He makes sure that you know that he wants you. So she's lost and turned out. And she hooks the 2 of these people up. Now, he's interested in her because he likes to hunt. Diamond ain't never seen a pussycat that he ain't rubbed. If it's willing to get rubbed, he's going to rub it. If it needs a litter box, he's going to supply it. Because he likes women, and women like him. And his money affords him the opportunity to be with damn near anybody he wants. So she's sitting at the table uncomfortable because she's got a boyfriend, and now Diamond is on her, being flirty and, and while OG sits back, stirs the pot, and waits to see what's going to bubble, what's going to come up to the top, she's sitting back waiting to see it. So they all sitting at the table, like I said, and they're talking and everything. And OG brings up the fact that she has a 15-year-old daughter who lives on her own. Her 15-year-old daughter lives in the house beside them. She has her own apartment. She doesn't live with her mother. They start talking about virginity, and she says that virginity can be lost or stolen. And whatever her daughter wants to do, she's going to let her do, because she wants to be the mother that she always desired to have. I said, okay, so is something wrong with me? Thank you so much, folks. That's for the $10 super chat. I don't think I would let my 15-year-old live in her own apartment, but her daughter actually seems well adjusted and down to earth despite their wealth. She didn't come off like a brat. Any initial thing with her, she did not seem like it, but we didn't get enough time to really be with the daughter. We only heard a one-side conversation, and that conversation was to her daughter, Mom, am I a good mom? So, but I thank you for your observation. Thank you, Fog Dust. But I just won't feeling it, because I got a grown child who ain't ready to be on their own. So how in the whole hell is a 15-year-old going to be? Anyway, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with that cliffhanger. We will be back again real soon to go over episode 2 and 3. Love y'all.